You. Are you looking to get fit, but you're tired of all the muscle-bound hunks out here and the paperweight females trying to tell you to push it hard and do this and that and don't look like they've ever weighed more than an ounce in their entire lives? Then I'm the guy to be with. Follow my journey on YouTube and you'll see why. But what you need to do is get outside. That's your start right there, bye. You get outside and you start walking. That's all you need. That's number one. That's step one to becoming fit. No matter what anybody says, you're sitting there saying, oh, I wish I could be thinner. I wish I could be whatever. Start walking. Stay walking. Throw away your scale. Don't buy another one in 30 days. Don't have that kind of money, then develop the willpower to stay off your scale for 30 days. See you over on my channel, The Trekking Trucker. Trek on. Good chilly September morning, everybody. I was going to wait till I was on the trail because it's a little bit quieter, kind of on the side of the road right here, but I couldn't because this is funny. Okay, so if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a couch potato coming off the couch trying to be fit and working towards bigger and better goals. So, you know, right now I'm hiking 5-mile trails, and I've had a gym membership for 6 months and never used it. My son has. He's ripped. He's a 15-year-old kid. Who puts most 20, 30-year-old kids to shame. So, I've got my money's worth, but not for myself. And my wife, I actually bought 2 memberships. So, basically, one wasn't used at all because me and my wife really my wife doesn't have time with school and full-time job. She works and goes to school 7 days a week, so she probably could find time. I mean, there's someone out there that's like, oh, she'll find time. Like, anybody could find time. But at the end of the day, going home and seeing your kids for a few hours and making a home-cooked meal is much more important when you walk your 10,000 steps for work anyway, and you do a physical job and a thankless job. But I'll thank you for all the people out there that forgot their parents got old and put them in homes and don't come to visit and leave them on the hands of other people and allow them to take home the emotional baggage. So I thank every CCA out there and nurse for what you do, because I'm going to get old and I hope the hell that's not me one day, and somebody help my mom out. So yeah, thank you. So with that being said, I hate walking. Yep, you heard that right. I hate walking. I fucking can't stand walking. But I love hiking. It's 2 different things. Walking is you go for a walk around your block and you look at a bunch of brick and mortar houses. And to be honest with you, I just can't really see myself enjoying that and never really have. And my wife could attest to that. Turn over a new leaf. That's what this whole channel is about, overcoming and adapting and changing, and it never being too late to start. And not taking things for granted. Just living out my life the way I wish my mom could have for the last 3 years she was here. So that's more or less. You know, I like nature. I like traveling. I've enjoyed hiking, even though it was nearly ruined for me. Watch my welcome video to see all about that. But okay, let's get to the funny part, guys. Sorry, that was way too long. But anyway, So I'm walking down the road. You can see the roads behind me. It's literally just a road, nothing too special. And I hear this car slow down. And I look over and it's my sister-in-law. She rolls the window down. Yo, what are you doing? I'm walking. What? Walking. No, I see that. Where are you going? I'm gonna go to Tim's. They say it's about an hour walk. She's like fuck, she says, it's gonna be way longer than way longer than an hour, she says. I'm like, oh great. You know, because only half of this is a trail, which I'm going to document on all trails, because when I'm on that section, I'll talk to you guys about why. But so yeah, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna walk up here to Tim's, and she's like, I'm going right beside Tim's to pick up so and so. Why don't you just get in? I'm like, no, I'm doing this for exercise. I'm walking. She says, what? Dude, you know how I don't walk that. It's just get in the car. We're going to Tim's. I said, no, seriously. I had to talk her into it. She couldn't believe it. She eventually just said, fine, how about her? If that's what you want. Like, she couldn't believe it. Yeah, so anyway, everybody can change, okay? Everybody. Man, I can be honest with you, I've given up on a lot of things. I've started a lot of things. I was once a streamer here on YouTube and Twitch, and I was making $100-200 a month, but yeah, it overtook my life and ruined the passion for me. But I feel like this time's different because I want this on different levels. One for myself, physically. I want to feel like I can move around and do things with my son and my daughter, if that's what they want to do. My daughter's really getting into cycling, so I used to really like cycling when I was a kid, so maybe, or younger when I was a teenager as well, so maybe this will spawn into being able to do that, and that would give us something in common that we can do together, because me and my son have 1,000,001 things that we do together. I hope that's not the case here, and I welcome you to follow along and find out. And as I almost get buzzed by a friggin' Tesla. Anyway, gonna get the rest of this walk on and get up here to the trail, take some pictures and start all trails, and probably walk down here again on the weekend and start going further down the trail. So on the trail, I took a picture there for you of what basically I'm walking on at this moment while I'm talking to you. Basically, I'm on this trail to get a cup of coffee, obviously. Just kidding. But that is the perk. That is going to be the rest spot. And then I'm going to turn around and walk back home. But the reason why I'm out here is I wanted to show you guys just a quick couple of photos. I grew up in this area. This trail that I'm on right now is a backpacking worthy trail. It goes from basically Orangeville, Ontario to the Georgian Bay. And if you so wanted to, you could bring your fishing pole and forage when you got to Georgian Bay. But it's definitely a long trail. So even the easiest of trails, and I also wanted to show the trail and its floor bed, just to show you people out there who might have issues. If you haven't read my channel description or anything like that, my mother also had rheumatoid arthritis, which is hereditary. So it's likely that I'm going to get it, or possible at least. So there's a good possibility that one day I will be stripped of the right to hike. Never mind the ability to choose. My hiking partner pissed me off, and now I don't really want to hike. So that being said, I'm out here. My wife with fibro, she's out here. Now obviously this is an ATV trail, and there were some people unloading, so I will have to be watching. It's a multi-purpose trail, but for the most part ATV now, and in the winter it'll be snowmobiles. But I know that there'll be some limitations to what people can do, no matter what, no matter how easy it is. And what I'm getting at is, if somebody drops you off at the trail and you start walking and you make it 10 minutes and you turn around and you walk 10 minutes back, and you're the kind of person who has a lot of aches and knee pains and joint pains, or is really obese, or high anxiety, anything, 5 minutes, you've defeated whatever's holding you back already. There's no amount of time that you have to be out to be classified as a hike. There's no amount of miles that you have to do. There's no amount of terrain elevation. There's no gear required. Look, I have nothing. I have a bottle of water in my hoodie, a couple of them because I'm fat, and my wallet. And somebody stopped asking if I was crazy already. So, like, it's got to be challenging to somebody else, even though I don't think it is. I mean, by the time you're watching this video, you've seen my night hiking treadmill video. Sorry about the clickbait. I know I said I wouldn't do clickbait videos, but I guess what I meant was review gear video. Anyway, you can do this. Slay the beast. Take a step out your front door, and then two, and then see where it goes. But losing your parents is a hard thing to go through. It's probably one of the hardest things. So they're probably losing your kid. Outside was the cure. I was for days. Obviously, people can be for months or years depressed about it. I definitely was that way, wondering when I was going to feel better. I decided to go for a hike just out of nowhere. And, mainly because I couldn't walk from my front door to my brother's house without crying. At just the sun and the sky. I looked up and seen it, the trees and the way the sun was coming through, and I lost it. Cue the song. But no, I then decided, okay, I'll do it the next day and the next day, and here I am, a couple weeks later, I'm still giving her shit and expanding and pushing. I didn't really want to come out for this walk, but I told myself I was going to. It was on my agenda, which is only a couple of days or, steps ahead. You gotta work. And then after that, what do I feel like? So I invite you to enjoy this easy trail with me. I will try to take some photos of it. But it's being outside and being in the fresh air that's important, and doing things that aren't exactly comfortable. I didn't really want to do this morning, but I had planned on it, and I had always planned a day a few steps ahead because I have a busy work schedule, long days. Those two things have to happen because I said it in my mind, or I don't think that my goal would be possible. if I can back out of something that easy right outside my front door, because it's like wasn't doing any exercise, so walking up and down the street is important and helpful. So if it means doing that even if I don't like it, then I know on the days that I struggle on day hikes or overnight hikes or through hikes or longer backpacking trips, that I will be able to say, you know what, 5 more miles, man. You'll be in your tent eating your favorite meal. Let's get it, you know? So anyway, enjoy the trail with me. Thanks for listening to me chatter. If you think that you could benefit from anything that I'm saying here, or want to watch me huff and puff and struggle through the trails that I complete and this transformation I'm trying to go through, then stick with me here for more hiking content and motivational, inspiring shorts. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that sub button, like button, notification button. I appreciate you. Let's roll. Tim's on the trail. That should be Timmy's new hashtag. But anyway, making the trek back. Just started to sweat when I got there, so I'm about to take this hoodie off, tie it around my waist, get the truck, and took about 5 minutes and used the bathroom and got the drink. And now I'm going back. Going to start the all trails this time because I almost forgot. And I already forgot once on the way in, so let's not do that again. Although flat, not very scenic, it is a hike, and you'll be with me on the journey and be able to track my stats and my dedication to growing along with you guys. So, without further ado, keep on trekking. Almost 3/4 of the way back. I just wanted to talk to you before I get to the road because it's noisy AF. But hey, you can hear it. Mostly flat trail. Even Google says this is mostly flat. You'll be able to see the stats at least for one way on all trails on my stats because I went back to the trailhead and I'm walking at least one way, so it'll be listed as an out and back trail. I can't take you right to my house, so I'm going to show you a step counter when I'm done that will show you how far I went the entire way from my door to Timmy's and back. So I wanted to show you, if you can see, I am starting to sweat, and that's a good thing, and that just drives my point home further about getting outside and getting started and getting physical and getting involved. And if that's just walking fast, buying a pair of walking shoes and never hiking, fine. What I like about hiking is that there's times where you walk like this and basically the only challenge is to pick your feet up. One foot in front of the other and you'll get there. And then out of nowhere, there's an obstacle or a hill or a downhill or something you gotta climb over. And it just adds that little bit of excitement. And then there's the parts that I haven't done yet that really excite me and interest me, and that's getting to the point where I can carry my gear and stay out even a night. I believe that would be too ambitious for anybody right off the couch. I do have some gear and I'm growing my collection slowly, but first of all, I didn't need it for this hike, and secondly, I'm not ready for that yet. I have milestones in my mind where I'm going to increase difficulty. I am increasing distance on hikes right now as we speak, the hikes that I do and choose, by about a mile to a half a mile each, depending on how I feel the hike prior. Doing a hard trail the same distance that I've been doing. Mainly just to see how hard is on all trails for somebody new. Perspectively, like hard in Utah is going to be different than hard in Ontario. But at the end of the day, hard is hard. And I just want to see if I'm scaring myself or if other people are getting scared by the term. So anyway, flat trail, couple miles walking, no gear, just a couple bottles of water in my jacket, my cell phone. And I'm working up a sweat and killing some calories, putting some steps down. There's a spit everywhere. And I'm happy to share this all with you and show you that, you know, it's not all and nobody, the very few wake up and they're able to just do what you see here on YouTube. So, and a lot of these channels, they may have had videos or do have videos of when they first started. Not really sure. But either way, but I just wanted to show you that even the easiest trails listed on all trails or in your neighborhood are beneficial, and you can get something from them. As I hear the geese fly overhead. Thumbs up if you're proud of your country and you love where you live and you like the outdoors. Subscribe if you want to see somebody on the grind, just hiking away, putting out some content so I can share the journey with you guys. Woo-wee. Standing here at the basically at the end of the All Trails Trailhead Part 1, Orangeville to Amaranth, and legs are burning. I can't say anything different. I have a decent hill to climb on the way back to my house. So yeah. This little simple, easy, flat trail is about to get more interesting. But hey, when you're worked out, my legs yesterday, had a day workout. Then the day before that, I did 4 miles on the treadmill. The day before that, I did a full body workout. So yeah, I'm fully committed to changing, but definitely gonna need a 0 day here soon. So let's get to getting this done as a big ass tractor goes by. Big dog putting the food on the table. Right where it belongs, not on the trail.